this up. Lightning round question. That's when you close round for early. And then the lightning round is over. Are you ready, Ski Daddy? Time for the lightning round question. Let's start with Tyler in California. Tyler.
Hey, Big Booyah from California. How you doing, Jim?
I'm doing well, Tyler. How about you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Hey, I'd like to know, I bought MPC around 114.97. We're at 132. What do you think? Marathon Petroleum.
I like Marathon, Pete. I think you're going to be able to deal with this. I know when OPEC raises prices, that's actually going to hurt the margins. But MPC is a very inexpensive stock and a very well-run company. I say stay long it. Let's go to Thomas in Georgia. Thomas.
Hey, I'm looking to replace my Intel. I'm looking for above-average yield, cash flow that supports that yield, and growth. What do you think about NXP Semi?
I like NXP very much. Remember, it's more industrial. It's got a lot of auto. It's a really our own company. I think it's making a move. I'd make that move tomorrow. Let's go to Nick in Maryland. Nick.
Yes, booyah, Jim.
Booyah, Nick.
I'm looking at the stock I'm looking at is Johnson Controls International. Do you think I should?
Here's the problem with Johnson Controls. I mean, this is not exactly what you want to hear, but it's not as bad as it used to be. I just don't think that's his ringing endorsement. I'd rather see in Train Technologies or Carrier, because I don't want to be in a company that's, wow, you know what? They're not as bad as they used to be. Let's go to David in Texas. David.
Mr. Kramer, how are you?
Hi.
So I think my stock is got a 7% dividend. Been around since 1958. I know they're in big trouble right now. How is Key Corp?
Okay, I don't think Chris Gorman and Key Corp are in bad trouble. I think they're not exactly in the best part of the range of the of what I would look at their loan loss to growth of loans. But I don't think that Key's a bad company. I'm not recommending bank stocks, but I don't want to say that Key's in trouble or a bad company. It's a very good company. And if Chris would come on, he would hear good things from me, and I think he'd tell us good things in return. Let's go to Massachusetts with TJ in Massachusetts. TJ.
Jim, some of the best money I ever spent was joining the club. Thank you for all you do for us.
Thank you. I'm working hard for that club. I love the home stretch, which comes in around 2-ish. What's up?
Yeah, I've got an opening in my portfolio for a dividend-paying pipeline stock. What do you think about Plains All American?
Let's take a break on Plains All American. I don't want to do that. If you're going to do that, you're going to be enterprise product partners. I want to be in the natural gas liquid. It's a lot less angst. How about Bill in Florida? Bill.
Hi, how are you, Jim?
I'm pretty good. How about you, Bill?
Doing excellent. I got a significant amount of shares invested in this company that has a very young, smart CEO that I met in 2016. It seems like it lost its mojo. Is it possible that a Sim2 Nelson helped step up pressure on their board and turn things around? The company is Luminar, symbol LACR.
I actually don't know who could turn that around. That's a kind of a not turnaround situation. I'm not going to let you be in that one if I can avoid it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the conclusion of the Lightning Round.
The Lightning Round is sponsored by TD Ameritrade. Coming up, Kramer's got soul. Tongues are wagging while we lace up to find you a deal that kicks. Next. Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @JimKramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Kramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.